Gotham Knights is better than Batman Arkham. I feel like we're far enough removed from the Arkham games that I can say this now freely. Mind you, bro, again, the Arkham games are some of my favorite games of all time. They got me into Batman. The combat was smooth and cool. The stories were cool, except for Arkham Knights. I don't like Arkham Knights' story too much. Looking back, bro, the combat kind of has the same problem that I had with like Assassin's Creed 2 combat, which was just, it's too easy. Playing the Red Hood DLC in Arkham Knight the other day, bro, and I was fighting Black Mask as a boss. And you could do that whole boss fight just punching Black Mask, and every time somebody runs up on you, just counter them. That's a lot of the combat in the game. Like, if you focus on one enemy, nobody else can stop you from attacking that enemy at all. Like, I mean, they can try to attack, you can jump over them, hit them, press the counter button, throw a gadget. Like, I feel like Gotham Knights combat's only crime was that it wasn't Arkham's combat, because everybody wanted another Arkham game. People who made Gotham Knights also made Shadow of War, so they could have went with like a free flow type combat system, but it's also a multiplayer game. You get what I'm saying? I don't think free flow would work very well in multiplayer because your player character has to like suction into the enemies when you do a counter. I feel like that would get too chaotic and too difficult with two characters on the screen. You wouldn't know who was countering who, and it would just get very confusing. But I feel like if you watch like a high level player play Gotham Knights, bro, you can see how cool. Like behind me, Nightwing is doing flips on the top of enemies' heads and attacking them at the same time. And there's a lot of different cool shit each character can do. In Arkham, each character doesn't have too many unique things about them when it comes to combat or stealth. The reason I think the combat is better is like in the Batman Arkham series, combat and stealth are two different scenarios. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you try to use the combat during a stealth section, you're going to die, most likely. Like, it's set up to where once stealth is broken, you have to hide. Whereas in this, once stealth is broken, bro, you can do some combat and go back into stealth and try again, or you can just go straight into combat, and you can do cool shit like in the middle of a combo, grab a enemy, throw him into another enemy. Red Hood has some shit where he grabs an enemy, puts a mine on him, kicks him, and you can shoot the mine and explode it. And a lot of the people who I see complain about Gotham Knights combat didn't bother to get good at it, because there's specific animations you get when you time each hit perfectly. And a lot of people who complain about the combat, I see them just kind of just mashing the button, and they don't get the full experience of what the combat is really like. I mean, all the hits have impact. The animations are cool. Each character has unique animations. Each character feels different. If this was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, bro, this would be the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game ever. But again, like I said, its only crime is that it's a Batman game, and people wanted another Arkham game. I've seen people complain about the open world, like, oh, Arkham Knight perfectly captures how dark and gritty Gotham is. Well, you have to remember, in Arkham Knight, Gotham was under siege. It was nothing but criminals running around. All the civilians were gone. Now, in this, there's not too many civilians walking the street that I remember. But again, this story, Gotham isn't under siege. There's like a shadow network working in the background. But there's crimes happening in the open world. And when you beat those crimes, the police show up and everything, and you got to leave. Or they'll attack you. And the crime system is probably my favorite part of this game, because it's not just go here and fight enemies. There's some where there's hostages with bombs on them that you have to rescue. Like base defenses where like they're trying to break into like a vault door or a car door, and you got to keep them away from it, or keep them from escaping with bags of money. Like, there's a lot of scenarios and variations in the crimes, which is also only aided by which hero you choose to use for these. Customize their costumes fully to make them really feel like your own. I mean, like, genuinely, bro, besides like the dick riding, it's a good game. People say the graphics were bad, and that's another thing, bro. Like, we keep getting back to this. Like, same thing with like WWE 2K or the 2K games. It's like, how much better do y'all want graphics to be, bro? Like, no one is going to sit here and make every single game super high realistic graphics. And I get, oh, Arkham Knight's graphics were better. I understand that, bro. But this game, they just focused a little less on the graphics and more on the gameplay. That's it, bro. Like, there were cutscenes I watched where you could see the rain coming down Red Hood's mask and different shit like this, and you can see the texture of his mask. I don't understand what more you guys want in terms of graphics. Go look at any PlayStation 2 game and look at this and tell me with a straight face that these graphics aren't good. They're good graphics, bro. We're not going to keep doing this. The only thing I could say I didn't like about Gotham Knights was the bike doesn't move very fast. The way that you travel across the city is kind of slow. But other than that, bro, the rest of it is pretty fucking fun. I'm not going to lie. Little elemental effects on each weapon is kind of corny too. I didn't like that. But everything else was cool. I mean, like, I really don't know. Like, and playing you have a Batman game you can play fully with your friends. Now you can only play with 2 of them at a time. I think that's trash. That's trash too. If you have 4 characters, it should be all 4 characters you get to play with. I think you can in heroic assault mode. I think you can play with all 4 in heroic assault if I'm not mistaken. There's crime scene investigations, and they actually like make you piece together evidence and shit like that. Like, I genuinely do not know why this game failed, other than it wasn't Arkham Knight. That's all, because that's all people do is compare it to Arkham. If there is not a good criticism not comparing this game to Arkham that I've heard yet, you know what I mean? I remember playing this game till I finished it, bro. I remember, like, I didn't put this game down for a minute, because to me it genuinely felt like a good follow-up after Arkham Knight. Like, I know it's not in the same universe, but if you treat it like it is in the same universe, even, it still feels like a good progression. Like, Batman's done, and now his sidekicks are taking over. That's all it is. Red Hood is here, Batgirl is here, Nightwing is here, Robin is here. It's fun. I don't know. I would really genuinely like to hear some good takes on why this game was not a good game. I'm out. Peace.